So I kind of forgot to record again, like a plonker. But I have the stream up. I keep forgetting that I'm recording it at the same time, so that it can go up to YouTube. So I apologise for that. Ooh, Celtic Guardian. You haven't missed much. I am on Villager 1 at the moment. So let's see if we can get farther than last time, eh? Or further. Father. Luke, I am your father. Actually, no, I'm not. Okay, not looking too bad, I think I'm going to get a bit closer to the camera. Hopefully you can still see me. There we go. Alright, Celtic Guardian. Or Link. I kind of did think Link, you know, when I saw him. Although I think I knew about Yu-Gi-Oh! More before Zelda, I think. Maybe, I'm not too sure. I want to say yes because I never grew up with Nintendo, so I don't remember them being many Nintendo adverts back in the 90s, at least not over here in the UK. Nor in the 2000s really, anyway really. The most I'd get is probably a game advert or game station, be like, oh, you know, get this Nintendo game, but not an actual, like, Nintendo advert, you know. They were in the like later 2000s. Like I think 2008, 10. I remember there being like a lot of DS and 3DS when the 3DS came out as well. There was a lot of adverts for them. There's still, well, no, there isn't as many. I haven't seen as many. I don't watch TV too often. The only time I really watch TV is where I'm just watching recordings of TV series. So I don't really just sit there and normally watch through TV waiting for adverts to, you know, to disappear and stuff. So time for some Pumpkin King of the Ghosts. Sweet. I don't think we've looked at the cat, so we'll look at, well, sorry, the cat gal. So let's have a look. It doesn't even really do anything, it's just like, Pusha. It's just being sassy. Huh. I never knew that. She has wings. Wow. Okay. So she's a cat fairy gal? She has wings. Wow. Wait, she has wings? Yeah, of course she does. You can see it in the... Wow. Yeah, it's kind of like... Well, no, not a fairy, but it's kind of like a crossover between a girl, cat, and a bug. It's got like the antennas on it. Huh. I never even really noticed that before. But I guess rather than calling her like a cat bug girl, they're just like cat girl. You know. Where are we going? There we go. Queen's double. All I want to know is who's the actual queen. Are you saying she just looks like that and that's all you need to know? The queen of what? That's what I want to know. Oh. Hey! That was a lot quicker, I believe. Pentagram of Doom! You should not have summoned me. Now I will kill you all. And then seal them back up again, that's fine. We got this, folks, we got this. Later. You take too long, I'm sorry, Exodia. Exodia, obliterate! I still remember that classic episode. You know, you had Kaiba Seto Kaiba, who's pretty confident in his skills. You know, he would summon something, then Yugi would summon something and destroy it. Then he'd summon something and destroy it. Then Yugi would summon his strongest card. I think it was Dark Magician. I think Dark Magician. Or he had Gaia the Fierce Knight as well. And he was like, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh look, and another Blue Eyes White Dragon. What, you know? Do you have Black Castle Soldier? No. Do you have anything stronger than that? Maybe one thing. It's just collecting the pieces. Was like, what are these pieces in my hand? What are these? And then it's like, Exodia, man, the strongest card, like the strongest being. It can't be beaten. It's just like, there's no way. If there was any way to stop 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, Exodia would be it. And against all odds, because he's the main character, Exodia, obliterate! Just like that. I'm covering myself because this dude likes to fuse like a madman. And I'd rather him not get twin-headed Thunder Dragon and I'm screwed. So as long as I fuse and have something strong and I keep attacking, I shouldn't lose. I'd rather not lose this early. Then again, if I lost this early, I suppose it wouldn't take me long to catch back up again, but you know. I'd still rather not lose if I can help it. Boom! Let me think. Let me think. Well, I guess minor. This is very, very minor. And again, this all depends on who's really a fan of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball in general. But if there are any fans watching, some of you may know about the announcement for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I won't talk too much about it because I already did a video on it. You should literally you should go watch it right now. Go onto my channel, go below if you're watching this live. Go below the page, click on GamebustersJ, the logo. Go watch that video. And let me know your thoughts. But I'd like to learn your thoughts here as well. But yeah. I've been a fan of Dragon Ball since I was like 7, and I'm like 24 now. So I've been a fan for years, and all my life I never thought that it would go on for this long, if I'm honest. And then they had to bring it back, the actual series, and now we've got Dragon Ball Super, for those of you who don't know. I'm not going to talk about Dragon Ball Super because I'm sure there are a lot of people that are not following Dragon Ball Super because it's not been dubbed yet. As far as we know, it's going to be dubbed. We just don't know yet. We don't know when yet, I should say. Oh, I didn't know that fused into that. That's interesting. But you know, we get that, and you know, we've got all these different Dragon Ball Z games. Even though Tenkaichi 3 is still my personal best. And then we got Dips came back and they showed us Xenoverse 1, and you know, I bought it and I did enjoy it. You know, it had its problems, but considering the games we have been getting, it was good. You know, it was pretty good. And Dimps was known for doing Budokai, and I really enjoyed Budokai. Some people didn't like it, but I actually enjoyed Budokai. I thought it was a good 2D fighter game. Budokai 3 is probably my favourite out of the 3. So you know, I had high hopes for them. It's not quite, the combat system isn't quite like Tenkaichi 3, which is still my all-time favourite. But I can appreciate it. It was fun for what it was. I like what they were doing. You know, just fix some things here and there, change some things here and there. I think a lot of people were saying I hope they change the combat system, but I don't know how much they want it changed. When when you say change the combat system, you want it completely different. You know what I mean? You want it like one of the older games, or what? How different do you want it to be? Because to me, if they change it too much, would it not feel like a Xenoverse 2? It would feel like its own game, which surely, if it's meant to be a continuation from Xenoverse 1, it's meant to seem similar, you know? Like, maybe have a different story, but the whole, like, the art style is supposed to be similar. You know, the objective is kind of like, okay, so we did time patrolling, so we're doing that again, but it's going to be, we're doing different kind of time patrolling, or, you know. And you have even better customizations, you know. Give us more boos. I think we need like a Kid Boo and Super Boo. Give us I was gonna say give us Cooler. I mean, we kind of did have Cooler with the Freezer clan, so I guess that's fine. Perhaps give us an Android class where you can't charge key. The key has to charge automatically. So maybe have like an Android charge. Maybe have it so like sort of like how Super Saiyan, where you could like spam, you know, supers, even though that wasn't a good thing, but make it so like you know, the androids don't take up as much key, but they can't charge the key, so they have to let it charge on its own, and it may be quite slow. So you could start with a high bar of key, and you could do a move, and it only does like 1 bar, where it should do 2. But the problem is that bar is not going to come back. Do you see what I mean? And I just realised that I could be in trouble. So I need to pay attention. What is it? Oh, it's healing, okay. Red medicine. I have that as well. Could be in trouble. Come on. He doesn't have any like special magic cards or anything, so there's that. Give me something to fuse or something. Come on. Or just give me Exodia. One of the two. Come on. Yeah, I think at this point I could start putting slightly better cards down. Ooh. Yes. This is risky, but I'm doing it. I'm hoping he puts in defense, and then we'll be alright for a bit. Yeah, there we go. Or is he going to attack? I see. Okay, it's going to attack. Damn it! I was like, come on, defense, defense. Alright. Not yet, not yet. I think we'll be alright. I'm just going to, I don't want to get rid of Flame Cerberus right now. It's too risky. Let's keep him at bay. Oh hey, apologies if I butcher your name. Exitop 32, or exit OP 32. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Forbidden Memories Exodia run. I haven't lost yet. I might lose, but I shouldn't do. Not yet. But, yeah, hopefully I will get further than I did last time and make some solid progress before the stream ends. And I still can't summon Exodia. Yeah, by the way, I have to win by summoning Exodia. That's the rule. That's the one rule. I have to win by ooh. Okay. Fist pump. We did it. We're alright. We're doing okay for now, anyway. We literally have 3 cards left. Yes. You know what? I'm gonna watch this one while I take a sip of my drink, even though Exodia takes forever to, you know. I know you have to make it epic, but you know. Ugh. There he is in all his glory. I mean, when you look at him like this, it looks like he's not chained to anything. Anyway, he just is chained to something, but you don't know what it is. And actually, what I want to know is, what sealed him away? Was that ever explained? I don't think it was. Was ever explained how Exodia was sealed away? I actually want to know if anyone actually has Exodia in, you know, the real cards, because I was one of many of the kids who always wanted Exodia, always, and I could never, you know, you go on the internet, you go on eBay, and he'd be selling for a lot of money, and there was no way that my parents were going to buy Exodia for me. It wasn't going to happen. Right, I'm going to change a few things. Let's see. Get rid of you. And I think what I'll do is I will put in... I will make it like a standard deck. So I'll put in Raigeki, because that's standard. I'll get rid of one of these, and I will put in... anything else? Yami? Eh. Probably won't need it, but you know. Just to cover my backs. Remember, this is a challenge, but it mustn't be too unfair. Because this game is already unfair as it is, so, you know. There we go. There we go. So yeah, you know. I used to always want the Exodia cards. I thought they, you know, they looked really cool. I could never get them. I used to always be jealous of, I think it was my cousin and maybe one of my friends. When we were playing, well, when I was into, what was it? When I was into Pokemon trading card game, he had so many shinies. He had like a massive folder, and he was like, "Look at this! Look at this! Look at my shiny! Look at my shiny Mew! Look at my shiny Mewtwo!" And they were legit. I'm pretty certain he got them bought. His parents must have bought them. I mean, you know, he had a bunch of other cards. He had so many. I never really got into Pokemon, the trading card game, that much. But he did. He had loads of Pokemon cards. I mean, I still have about 300 Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but they're all very, 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 very dusty. You never know, I might sell them one day. Someone might want them if I clean them up a bit. Make sure they're, you know, they're okay. So, I'm hoping anyway. I'm also hoping soon. This is kind of, I guess, kind of an announcement, but not really, because I'll do another announcement. I'll do a proper announcement another time. But some of you will know that I'm basically going to be doing another challenge, and it's probably going to be a stream as well. And it will be it's going to be Crash Bandicoot No Death Run. So I'm hoping to do that soon, but I don't know when I'm going to do it. If I'm still doing this for a little while, I might stream it a different day, or I might just not stream. I might decide not to. I'm not sure. Not sure yet. I'm looking forward to that. I've been practicing a little bit, and I got pretty far without dying. I got pretty far. I got onto the second world. I think I got onto like up the creek, and then I screwed up. But honestly, that was just me being an idiot. So that was my fault, is what I'm saying. All right, we got Yami. We got Raigeki. Really, as long as I keep attacking, he won't fuse. So, you know, I'll be fine. Really, Villager 2 was probably harder, because he'll just start selecting monsters like crazy, and I'll be in trouble. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. And I got 3 Queen of Autumn leaves, and I didn't even realise it. Become one with the forest. Alright. Oh, not yet. Okay. Not yet. We're close though, we're close. What's the time? It's 8 o'clock, so we're about halfway. I'll be finishing at 9 o'clock, in case you guys don't know, just a heads up. I normally stream about 2 hours, 2 hours long, and then, yeah, I call it a night after that, so. Because I know there are quite a few people that don't really do the YouTube, but do the Twitch, just for streams, so, you know. And some people are like, I'm not bothered about YouTube, and just want to listen to the streams, you know. I can understand that. I actually quite enjoy listening to live streams as well, because you know, you get to interact with the player live, and especially when you face cam like this, you can see their ugly mug, and you can be like, hi Jay, how you doing? Hi GamebustersUK. Hey, I think if one day I perhaps have like a match, if I have like a Dragon Ball Z match, or a Smash match, or a fighting game match, and someone sends me a message and says, "Oh, I'm a fan of your channel," I know that my channel has at least been somewhat successful, because someone's been like, "I watched your stuff," and I'll be like, "I did it." My life is complete. No, but I would be extremely happy if that one day happens. No, if it ever does happen. But you know, if not, it's fine. It's okay. Alright, we had enough of you. we get it, Exodia. You're the most powerful being ever. Frog the jam. Jam the frog. Get up and slam, and welcome to the jam. Alright, we're done. Time to go outside. And time to fight Joey. Jonah, I mean. Same person. I never quite get that, but I guess they just wanted to make the Egyptian versions of themselves seem different. Want to go someplace else? Maybe. There he is, and there's Seto. Yep, Joey lost again. Not surprised. Skip, skip, skip. It's a shame there isn't like a skip or dialogue button, but never mind. I'll take what I get. Alright, time for some Joey Wheeler. Well, kind of, but not really. Alright, let's see. You know what? What I'm going to do is I want to be a bit fair. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get rid of you. And I will... But oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. Never mind. It's like I know what I'm going to do. And I can't do it. Never mind. I know what I could do. Let's see. Also, guys, if you're interested, you don't have to, but if you'd like to suggest a deck for when I fight a certain opponent, let me know. You can either let me know in the stream, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can let me know in the comment section below. So remember, make it fair, not ridiculous. You know, it still needs to be a bit of a challenge, but you could be like, use this, use this, use this, use this, and I have to make do. You know. But you don't have to. I'm just putting suggestions out there in case anyone is in case anyone is interested and they want to put me through misery. They want to be like, I want to make you suffer. I'm gonna give you the worst deck ever, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I see how it is. No one actually watches my stuff because they like my stuff. They just want to make me suffer. Yeah, I see how it is. Yeah. I will get rid of this, and I will put in. I'll put in Labyrinth Wall. Nah. I'll put in Ancient Jar. Yeah, okay. We should be alright. Don't let them fuse, and we're good. Don't let them fuse, we're good. I hope. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, excuse me. That should be fine. There we go. Mystical sand. She's very mystical. Alright, show me what you could do, Jono. Which I guess is short for Jonathan. I guess. Because obviously Taya is, I guess, Tina. That's what it looks like anyway. Jono though, I don't think I've heard anyone called Jono before. Not for like for short for Jonathan. I haven't. Because I think in the anime, I think his name is Joseph. I think his mum calls him Joseph. Everybody else calls him Joey. If I remember correctly. I've watched the anime several times, but it has been quite a few years since I've seen it recently, so... But I think so. Which, I can understand why Joey would be short for Joseph, you know. Or you just call him Joe, I guess, really. I think that's what I would do. If I was called Joseph and I'd prefer to be called by something short, I'd just say Joe. I'd just be like, yeah, hey Joe, you know. Haha. There we go. Tiger Axe, don't need you. Boulder Tortoise, give me that defense. There we go. Sorry, Jerry, I've got this. I'm not letting you win. I won't make the same mistake twice. Although he wasn't the opponent I lost to, I will just say that. You'll have to check out the video to know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Or not. just be in the dark. And this will make Dark Elf. Okay. Let's have a look at Dark Elf's animation. I think she shoots lightning. I think, if I remember correctly. So, have a sip of my drink. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to have a small break when I summon Exodia. I'm literally going to summon Exodia, grab a drink, and I'll come back. Let's see, by the time I come back, if Exodia will be finished. I'm going to test that. Whoa! Okay, she doesn't summon lightning, but she glitches. Okay. That was like a... I don't even know what was going on there. Ugh. That was weird. It's like the graphics was clipping. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry about that, guys. I had to just move the mic. Didn't want you to hear that. Although you probably still did anyway, so... I defeated the purpose. Ugh. I did say this last time, I think, but I might be coming down with a cold. I said that last time, and then I ended up being alright. I did sneeze like 4 times though, so not today. This is my first sneeze, so my nose feels a little sore. Yeah. It's been fairly warm, you know, up here in the UK. It's been raining a little bit, but it's been fairly warm, and I don't really like the warm anyway. I'm not very good with warm weather. I prefer the cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. There we go. There we go. You're as cold as ice. Summon another magical ghost. You know what? Let's look at the Ushioni, the beast genie thing. I'm surprised no one has suggested me to. Speaking of genie, I was surprised no one suggested me to play Aladdin on a Sega Mega Drive, because that game is hard. I'm not saying I would do it, but I'm not saying I wouldn't, if you know what I mean. Yeah, if people suggested it, if enough people wanted me to do it, then I'd do it. Like, I try and, like, I don't know what the challenge would be though, because I've already done a Let's Play of it, so I don't know what the challenge would be. If it was a no death run, I think that'd be impossible. For me, I'd probably lose the first go. Or unless it would be like this, where I have to keep doing it and see how many attempts it takes. I'm sure someone wants me to play, what was it, Echo the Dolphin. God, that would take me years. That will literally take me years. God damn. I kid you not, that game, when I was younger, gave me nightmares. That octopus creeped me out. It creeped me out. Shoutouts to Video Game Stupid, actually. When I watched his playthrough and I saw the aliens for pretty much the first time, well, I saw the aliens like briefly, I think at the back of the case before, and I was just like, what, you know, what is this? And then I actually saw the aliens, and I was freaked out. I thought to myself, I thought the octopus was bad. What is this alien thing? Why are there aliens abducting dolphins? I don't understand. What? What? I know it's a video game, but what? That's definitely a very bizarre story. I don't know what to think of that, honestly. Right, let's get rid of these two. Ah, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Alright. Alright, giant turtle, show me what you can do. I'd like to see. Hey. Let's have a look at the chat. Shoutouts to CJ Hitchin 23, and shoutouts to, apologies if I butcher your name, is it Casciano 80? Cashiano ATS. Hope you're doing okay. And thanks to thank you for joining me in the old Yu-Gi-Oh! FM stream with little old me. I say little old me, but I'm like 5'11", so I'm not really little. I'm not, no, not anymore anyway. I've never really been that little. I've always been a very skinny, tall boy. Although I'm not very skinny anymore, I'm still quite tall, but you know. But don't worry guys, I won't be doing... I don't just stream Yu-Gi-Oh! I stream all sorts of games. But I might be doing a... later on, I may be doing like a Sonic stream, like a tribute stream. Kind of like to celebrate his 25th anniversary. Sort of thing. And just because I'm a big fan of Sonic, so I might just play some Sonic games and stuff. I'm a big platformer fan. I say that, but I don't play mini Mario platformers. But I'm talking like old platformers, like other than Sonic, like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. Sly Raccoon is sort of old, I guess now, but not as old. Sly Raccoon. A little bit of Ratchet and Clank, Rayman, of course, Croc Legend of the Gobbos. Yeah, Croc is a little obscure, but I do like Croc. What else? What other platformers did I play? Does Oddworld count? Oddworld is really hard, but you know, got Oddworld. I think there were more, but I just didn't own the games, if you know what I mean. I played them, but I don't think I owned the games, so... But Brave Fencer Musashi is... Well, you do platform, but it's kind of like an action adventure, so... I don't count that. Right. We're summoning Exodia, so I'll be back in just a bit. Let's see how long he takes. I took too long. I took too long. I should have literally left as soon as the pentagram appeared, and I think I probably would have made it back. But never mind. Animation is so long. I'm trying to think if it's that long in Duels of the Roses, actually. I've only really summoned Exodia once in Duels of the Roses. That was just because I was messing about. Do him a favour and whip him. I don't have a whip, mate. I don't have Monster Tamer either. What's up, people? How you doing? I see you. I see you guys in the chat. The hype. Are you hype? Are you? Ratchet and Clank. Yeah. Have you never heard of Ratchet and Clank? PS2 game, platformer. You know what? It's one of those situations where someone says to me, "You've never played a Mega Man game," and I haven't. I have not. I know of Mega Man, but I've never played I've never played one ever. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank is a PS2 platformer by Insomniac. They are the creators of Spyro. Spyro. If you know Spyro, they're the same creators of them. Spyro the Dragon, great series. Well, the classic Spyro games are good. I don't like the PS2 ones. No. No. But yeah. I'd recommend Ratchet and Clank if you're a platformer fan. Well, actually, I'd recommend if you have a PS4, get the new one. Get the Ratchet and Clank remake. If you've got a PS4, get the Ratchet and Clank remake because that game looks phenomenal. The graphics on that game looks. Look at a trailer or a video. Beautiful. The graphics is amazing. So if you have a PS4 and you like platformers, Ratchet and Clank, get it for PS4. Get it. No questions asked. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. I definitely recommend that. Definitely, hands down. Beautiful. I would get it myself, but I don't have the money for it right now. But I'll definitely be picking it up when I get the money for it. That looks phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I haven't watched the movie yet either. In case you guys don't know, there's a Ratchet and Clank video game movie. Anybody know about the Assassin's Creed movie as well? This must be the year of the video games. Speaking of movies and Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know if anyone knows, but I heard that there's going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh movie, another one. Can anyone confirm this? I heard that there was. I'd like to know. If anyone knows, please let me know. Because I heard there was that they were going to do one, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll see. Yeah. We'll have to find out. But I definitely heard a rumor about it. I don't know what it's going to be like though. Is Yugi going to be in it, or is it going to be like one of those like late gen sort of things? That's what I'm wondering. And I suppose I'll go and see it. Just to see what it's like. But yeah. Oop. Well, good news guys, I haven't lost yet. I'm still trying to win in Exodia, so as you can see, I've got one loss at the moment in the bottom right corner. That's how many times I've failed, so you know, trying to beat through the entire story with Exodia and not losing once, I think it's a pretty decent challenge, in my opinion. So I don't think I'd ever speedrun this game though. As much as I play this game, I personally don't think I could speedrun this game. I really don't. It would take too long. Even if it was a speedrun, it'd probably take me about 5 hours. That's too long. I mean, I streamed once, right? Once, really long, and I was incredibly tired afterwards. I think the only way I'd ever stream is if I'm stream for that long or longer is if I'm doing it for a good cause, or if I had a lot of people that really wanted me to stream that long. Otherwise, I would probably not. Nah. You know, if like, I don't know, someone came up to him and was like, "Hey, would you do this game for charity?" I would. You know, if they said, "Oh, you'd have to play this for so many hours in one day," if it's for charity, I'd totally do it for sure. You know, because it's for a good cause. But if it's just doing it for the sake of doing it, I don't think I could stream that long. Like I said, unless it's for charity, or if, say, like I had loads of people who were like, "Oh, we want to watch a crazy long stream of me playing so many different games," or something, I don't know. Then I'd be like, "Alright, I'll do that." Why not? I don't mind. But the last time I did that, I was tired. It wasn't even a 24-hour stream, it was just like a 5 hours, 6 hour stream. And I thought to myself, I've never streamed this long, and now I know why. I can't. I'm tired, man, I'm tired. I can't do it. Help. I need help, I can't do it, I'm too tired. I think I heard someone who did like a really long stream, and they said that they were going to take a break, and they never came back. Like they literally like I think they said I'm literally going to take a nap, you know, because they've been streaming for so long. It's like, it'd be like, I don't know, he said come back in half an hour. Apparently people came back and he was still asleep. I think someone had to wake him up or something. I want to say that he was, I think he had his mic on, so you might have been able to hear him sleeping. I know there was another stream where this dude was like, yeah, he's sleeping in the background, or he was, and it just made me laugh. Just sleep on a live stream. come back tomorrow morning. That's hilarious. I hope I never do that. It's hilarious, but at the same time I think it'd be embarrassing. But you know. I don't know. I don't know, folks. Oh no, what's wrong? What's wrong, Mr. Mango? Mr. Mango? It's a facepalm moment, I think. It's a very big facepalm moment. Ugh. Maybe I should do that right now. Just. Nah, okay. I don't snore. I actually don't snore. Exodia, obliterate. Oh. My dad does though. Hopefully he's not listening. He probably isn't. He's probably downstairs actually. But my dad does. Yeah, he always snores. Even when he closes the door in his room, I can still hear him across the hall. So it is not that bad. I mean, I didn't have to sleep next to him like my mum, so you know, it's like. I actually will say, if you snore, I feel for you guys who actually snore, and I actually feel sorry for the people that have to listen to it as well. But you know, so I'm sure you don't want to snore, but you just do, I guess. I think I did it once, and I think my mum said I snored once. She heard me snore once. I normally don't snore though. Oh no, Hyjin is attacking! How do we settle this? How do we settle a madman trying to take over the world? By playing a children's card game. Let's do. Am I mad? Yes, I am. In case you guys don't know, I am a very mad gamer. So, and I don't mean mad as in angry. I mean just absolutely random and crazy. So, you have been warned. And if you want to listen to more random stuff, check out my channel. Shameless plug. Shameless plug, go. But taste the power. Taste the power of darkness. You know what, guys? You know what this game is missing? The Shadow Realm. I mean, this is supposed to be sort of like the Duelist Kingdom era, in a way. Well, not this time, but when you get to the tournament. Sort of thing, right? Needs more Shadow Realm. Needs more Shadow Realm, I think. I suppose the closest thing to Shadow Realm is Yami. I guess. I guess so, but yeah. That's the closest thing. Here's Seto. Refuse! My prince! You know, the Millennium Puzzles in this game, they disappoint me because they don't do anything. They're all hyped up to be like, okay, well, apart from summoning the Guardian, but we have the Millennium Puzzle, but it doesn't really do anything for us. Do you know what I mean? And then when we collect the pieces of the other puzzles, the other Millennium items, they don't do anything. I wish that if you got the Millennium Eye, like Pegasus, the Millennium Eye, I wish you could see the cards of your opponent. I mean, it makes sense. You have the Millennium Eye, but alright, time to lose to Hyjin, because, you know, even if I beat him, I'm not allowed to. It's like, you're not allowed to win. I'm sorry. It's like, we can do this all day. Alright. I'm just gonna sit here and watch the store. Not as bad as I thought. Tri-Horn Dragon, not as bad as I thought. Okay. Actually, I better just check the. Are we good? Yeah. Okay. I'm just checking because my camera has been a bit iffy sometimes, so I'm just making sure it's all good. Let me know if I start to lag or if I start looking blurry or anything. Even though it's kind of already, you know, through the mainstream, but yeah. Yeah, I think this field here is probably the closest that we're going to get to Shadow Realm, honestly. Sarah the Mant. That'd be funny if I got the pieces of Exodia. Just be like, oh, I can win. There we go. Alright. Now, in case you didn't watch my previous stream, which I know you probably didn't, when we get past the opponent, guess when, not if, when, because I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I have faith. We're going to do it. Then I will tell you who I lost against. In case you know. But if you do know, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. But if you don't know... Alright, I've got to shatter it. My bad. But yeah. We shall find out soon. Put it this way. It's someone in the tournament, but I won't tell you who. I won't tell you who I lost against. It would be great if I could keep one loss and just win the entire game after that. I'm hoping. Actually, we might not even have enough time. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're fine. I had a dream once. Alright, here we go. Here we go. First up is Rex. Well, after the announcement. Sponsored by Kyber Corp. Of course. Sponsored by Kyber Boy. Oh, and Konami in the background, of course. Here's a question for you guys. When you start the game for the first time and you input a name, who had the idea of putting Konami as the name and getting like the best deck? Because I know there was all that thing about the whole you had the the Konami code. Who had the idea of putting the name as Konami and hoping you got the best deck? You know, like Blue Eyes, Black Skull Dragon, Blackluster, Dark Magician, all those strong cards. I'd be interested to know how many people did it, because I did it. I think I remember I went onto a cheat website and it said, oh, if you put this name you get this deck, if you put in this card you get this card, and I was like, really? No. Really? No. I was so disappointed. I was like, why? Just why? Right, now I need... what do I need? I'm going to put a weak dragon in, actually. Couple of weak dragons. Let's have a look. Get rid of you. Put you in. Will that be enough? And, I'll put one equip in, I think. One equip, let's have a look. What should I get rid of? In case you don't know, guys, I have to make the deck fair. I have to make the deck fair, but I also have to make it challenging, you know, because the idea is beat each opponent with a certain deck that has to have Exodia in it. It has to at least have Exodia, and I have to win. But it can't be too easy for me, you know. So let's have a look. What would be somewhat useful? I mean, Megamorph, of course, but not yet. Not yet. Horn Light. The power of Horn increases the power of elves. Elf, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna go with Elf's Light. If I get a mystical elf, I can power it up, so that'd be fair. Alright, let's go, Rex, let's go. I like this music. Guess you're gonna be watching me in the finals. I can't even remember what Rex sounds like. No, I can't. I actually can't remember what Rex Raptor sounds like. I remember what Weevil sounds like, just not Rex. Bother. Alright, let's get rid of this whole hand. There we go. How are we doing? Still looking alright. It's getting a little darker in my room, so apologies if I suddenly look like the whole world's getting dark around me, because it kind of is. It kind of is. It's getting darker, so. Right. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. This is what I can do. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Hey, Stone Dragon. There we go. Boom! Alright. I like Stone Dragon because it's got decent attack and decent defense, so... Because remember, I have to win with Exodia. I'm not allowed to win by any other means. I could do damage, I'm just not allowed to, you know, win, finish him that way. That would defeat the purpose of the challenge. I have confidence though. We're gonna get further this time. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, put this down. Yeah. I think as long as we keep attacking, we should be fine. I won't make the same mistake I did last time with a certain opponent. Ooh. Then we'll be good. You know, for a guy who likes not dragons, dinosaurs, he doesn't have many dinosaurs in this game. This is quite funny. Sure. Oh, sorry about that. I felt a cough coming, so. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. We got this. We got this. I don't know if you can hear that, guys, but it sounds like my dad's burning the house down. He must be cooking something. What's he done? Just ignore all the fire around me. Just ignore all the fire around me, guys. It's fine. I'm okay. I survived. I survived to fight another day. There we go. Also, guys, I guess I'll just let you know, in case any of you don't know, I normally stream on a Friday, so, you know, if you happen to be available, want to see what I'm up to, just pop on by. I will greet you, I'll come and say hello. Any questions you want to ask me, feel free. Ugh. But I normally stream on Friday, I normally do. I'll be finishing in about 20 minutes, so that's 9 o'clock, my 9 o'clock UK time. So, ooh, Yushioni. It's a good card. It's a good card. I'll leave it. I won't do that. Spencer 2013. No, this is not a mod. This is the normal game. If you're referring to the Exodia pieces, yes, I did have to cheat. I had to cheat for the legs. I won the head. I run the head of Exodia from Haijim, and I won the pieces. I won the arms from other opponents, so I had to use a cheat for the legs, just so I could do the Exodia run. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do the Exodia run. You know, it defeats the purpose. So, you know. Really? Does it look different? It might be because I'm using an emulator. Maybe the graphics look a bit better. I'm playing the disc, but I'm playing this off an emulator rather than my PS2. I don't have a PS1, but I have a PS2. But yeah. Ooh. I also say that mushroom was cooked, but it actually wasn't. It was just cut up, chopping up them mushrooms. So, yeah, it could be the emulator maybe. Not sure. I've yet to actually try the was it the Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories mod? I haven't tried it yet. I've been meaning to have a look at it and see what it's like, but I just haven't. Not yet. Not yet. I will do it eventually at some point, but yeah. Come on, Exodia. Exodia, I'm waiting for you. Come on, come on. I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I'm gonna waste my Raigeki. Why not? Good news, guys. I don't think the house has been burned down. In case you don't know what I'm referring to, the alarm went off about 10 minutes ago. And I know my dad was probably cooking something, so I thought, oh. No, I think it's fine, but yeah. I'm still here, so nothing's been burnt down yet. I'm still here, so yeah. Literally just waiting for that last piece now. We got this though. I don't see Weevil coming back. Not Weevil, sorry. I don't see Rex coming back from this. Not at all. So. I just gotta not let him fuse, I think. But I've gotta not. I can't defeat him normally, so I need to be careful of that. But should be alright. He couldn't even beat my petite dragon. Oh, this song is so catchy. Why not? Oh, excuse me. I say about there's no fire, there's no alarm, and there's me coughing in the background. It's like smoke. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. Put that back in defense. Put that in attack mode. There we go. I tell you, it took me a long time to get Exodia the Forbidden One. Jesus. That took me forever, it really did. I mean, it's to be expected, I know, but still. Put it this way, right? The first time I won Metal Zoa in card, took me over 700 duels across time. I mean, obviously I didn't keep playing it over and over, you know, like over across several months. I eventually got one after so many duels. That many duels. And then that's not all. When I started playing this again for the first time, guess the number it took me to win Metal Zoa this time. Guess. I bet you get it wrong. I bet you. That's my question for you guys. How many attempts, how many wins did it take me to get Metal Zoa? That's what I'd like to know. Hello Dylan H 94, and welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories Exodia run. The Exodia run. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Glad to have you on board. Game Shark. Oh well, I guess it kind of is. Well, for the pieces of Exodia, I had to, yeah. Not Forbidden Memories, but not Forbidden Memories. Sorry, only for the I had to use a cheat code to get the legs, just the legs. I got everything else legit, just the legs, because it's actually impossible to win the legs. Which I found out. I was like, nah, you can get the legs, and someone was like, no, you can't. And I researched it, and apparently it's impossible without cheating. So I won the head, which took forever, and then I used to cheat to get the legs. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do this for you guys. I wouldn't be able to do this challenge run, pretty much. I wouldn't be able to do it. So I thought it'd be fun, you know. If you guys think it's a load of baloney, then tell me. It's like, you know. I thought it'd be fun though. Time's up, guys. Well, not for the stream, but it took me 80 wins the second time I played through the game to get Metal Zoa. Over 700 wins the first time, 80 wins the second time. Yeah. Yeah, that's how quick I got it the second time. I could not believe it. Exodia was probably like over 500 times. 600, 500, 600. The RNG, man. The RNG. Now let me think. Should be fine. Should be fine. Alright. One thing I will say about the Exodia pieces is that me and my friend Mark, who's also on this channel, not on this stream specifically, but he's on the same channel as I am on YouTube. We were certain that when we were younger, we managed to win one of the pieces, one of the legs, but apparently not. We must have just got mixed up with the arms. I don't know, there were a lot of weird things that happened when I played this when I was younger. A lot of weird things, so I'm not sure. Have any of you guys had the Japanese glitch? I call it the Japanese glitch because I don't know what it is, but basically there's a glitch I had when I was younger, when my disc was quite, well, it wasn't in the best condition, right? Sometimes when I started up, it would cause text to be covered up with Japanese letters, and you go onto your cards. Blue Eyes White Dragon, right, is a trap card. I kid you not. Blue Eyes White Dragon is a trap card. Was it Petit Moth was like 5,000 attack, 700 defense. Dark Magician was a magic card. A bunch of other cards were different cards. Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon was a trap. It was so confusing, and they all had Japanese like letters on them. So I just called them the Japanese glitch. It was the weirdest glitch I've ever had, but it was hilarious because I thought Seto, right? He tried to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, and it was a trap, and it literally just disappeared. It was hilarious. I could never recreate that glitch, but yeah, I just call it the Japanese glitch because bloomin' Karibo had 6,500 attack, 7,200 defense or something like that. It was ridiculous. It just broke the game. It was crazy. It was crazy. Jesus. It was just, I love that glitch. It was amazing. I tried for 8. Yeah, Exodia's head is really rare. It's From what I read, there's a 4% chance, which is incredibly low. Incredibly low. Yes, so that's the thing. That's what I thought. You could you could S-Pal the villager to get you can S-Pal to get whatchamacallit, the legs. That's what I thought, but when I read up, apparently you can't. It's not possible. Apparently you can't. You can get the arms off of almost anyone, but you can't get the legs. Who did I get the head off? Haijin. You can either get it from Haijin 1 or Haijin 2, if I remember correctly. That's how you get the head. But it's very, 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 very rare. Also, you can get Metal Zoa in card. It's possible. Trust me, I'm a doctor. That has nothing to do with anything. I'm actually not a doctor. But no, you can get Metal Zoa. See, all right. Tell me if you agree with me, right? The rate of Exodia, the head of Exodia, right, is 4%. 4%. Guess what the rate of Metal Zoa is? Metal Zoa's rate is even lower. Even lower. But guess what the number is? It's possible. You can get Metal Zoa, but guess what the... Oh no. No, no, no. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Ooh. Gotta be careful. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. But really, really. All right. I'll tell you what. At the end of the stream, I'll show you. I mean, I can't show you me winning it because it would take forever. But it's possible. It is possible. I think there is a video. If you look up YouTube, I'm fairly certain there is a video of someone winning the card. It is possible. Even I didn't believe it. Even I didn't believe it. I've only used GameShark. Well, I've only used codes for the Exodia pieces. But Metal Zoa, you can get it. It's a 2% rate, but it's possible. Even I didn't believe it. I thought to myself, nah, it's not possible. And then I won it. I won it, legit. You know? I almost was going to record it just to be like, hey, look, I did it. It's possible. It's just very, very. It's a 2% rate. If you look up, if you search Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories drop rates, I believe on one of the forums, I think it's NeoSeeker. If you look on NeoSeeker, there should be a drop rate list, and if you look under, it's either Sebek or Nico. It's either Sebek or Nico, one of the two. I think it's Sebek, maybe. It will tell you there's a 2% rate of winning Metal Zoa, so it's possible. Ooh, guys. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. Time for twin-headed thunder. Oh, we got this. We got this. It's fine. Let's go. Let's go. We're okay. We're not out of this yet. But yeah, no, it's possible. It's definitely possible. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but it's possible. I skipped it. I'm a moron. Never mind. But you know, of course, you can't get Perfect Ultimate Great Morph. You can't get Blackluster Soldier. You can't get Black Skull Dragon. But Metal Zoa, you can. You legitimately can. You know, there's actually a guy I think called Underlord Tico It's either Overlord Tico or Underlord Tico. I believe he's got Metal Zero as well, and he's legit. He is legit. He hasn't cheated. But yeah, no, it's definitely possible. Unfortunately, I can't really show you it because I can't really show you me winning it because it's too rare. It would take forever. But I could show you that I have it, you know. Of course, I used the memory card trick to duplicate it, but I did win one, just one. It's possible. It's definitely possible. It's RNG, man. It's all about the RNG. You're either going to be incredibly lucky, or not. You're either going to be lucky or not. That's just, you know. That's all I can really tell you, really. It's just, you know, you're either lucky or you're not. You know. If you really want it, you just have to keep at it or cheat, you know. Here we go. The time to... Oh. I could have sworn he... Uh-oh. Okay. I think we're back. I think we are. We back? Yeah, I think we're back. Oh, no. Oh. My internet's going to... The stream's going to crap for some reason. Hold on a second, guys. Refreshing a... I think we're back. It's typical that the stream would crash like 5 times right at the end when I'm almost finished. Ugh. I think we're okay. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry that it crashed at the end. I do apologise for that. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm going to try and finish this as soon as I can, so that you guys don't have to sit through it. I literally just have to beat Weevil, and then we're going to call it a night. So hopefully I could do that, and then I hope to see you guys next week. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to head off now, you know, by all means, I'm just going to finish up here, assuming I don't lose. And hopefully we'll continue this next week. Yeah. It's not the first time it's done this. I don't know why. It just seems to go all the way down around 9 o'clock. Like right at the end, it just decides to go crazy. I don't know why. I have no idea why. It's strange. So yeah, but I'm sorry about that. My internet's not the best, but it's not the worst, you know. I have enough bitrate that I could stream decently, and for the most part it's pretty stable. It just seems to be when it gets to about 9 o'clock, for whatever reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why. It just don't like it, I guess. But hopefully once we get the final piece of Exodia, we'll be good. Then we will call it a we'll call that a stream, I think. I don't see myself losing, but yeah, you just never know. Not with this game, you just never know. Come on, come on. Come on. You know you want to. I just gotta be careful not to finish him off too quickly. But I think we got this. Sorry, I hoped you guys up for nothing. Just like Exodia hype. Oh, it does work. Oh, do I dare though? Do I dare? I might finish him. Let me think. Will I finish him? 2,000. That's too risky. It's too risky. Okay. God damn it. We're so close. Oh. We're so close. I can taste it. I actually did not know that Elf's Light worked on Mystical Sand. I actually didn't. I just thought, let's just try it, see what happens. Ha! So you know. If I have enough time, I will show off. I'll just show you Metal Zoa, which I have. Yeah, why not? Although I think the person who thought that I was cheating has left already, but never mind. I threw the information out there. If he or she doesn't believe me, it's up to them. I mean, I don't blame them. I didn't even think Metal Zoa was available, you know. And then when I finally got it, because I was watching several videos and they were all like, yeah, no, it's legit, you can actually get him. This isn't a mod, this isn't a cheat. And I got him. That's possible. I mean, if I were to cheat, I might as well just get all the cards, you know? Which I haven't done. I've only got Exodia pieces. Exodia, obliterate! And we're done. Took me like forever, but we beat Weevil. That was a little more intense. Yeah. Yes, you lost. I still got 4 stars for that. Yeah. So, in case you guys didn't know, the opponent I lost to last time was none other than Weevil Underwood. So, you know, we at least got past Weevil. Question is, next time when I do the stream, can we keep it up? Can I still win? This next week I think is when it's going to get interesting, because mine's going to be tricky. I'm going to need to obviously improve my deck. So yeah, let me show you. Obviously, a 1 meter B dragon, legit. And there's Metal Zoa. You can win him by fighting. Hang on. Ugh. Let me show you. It's either Niku or Sebek, one of the two. Let me show you. I'll be able to tell you when I find the opponent. Sebek? Yeah, Sebek. If you face this guy and you're lucky, you have to get him on an S rank. You have to get him on an S rank. If you get him on an S rank and you're lucky, you win Metal Zoa. Yeah. It's possible, it's totally possible. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Do appreciate you guys joining the stream. And to you who will see this on YouTube, broken up into several parts because the stream broke. But yeah, you know. Alright, thank you for watching, guys, and yeah, if you like the stream, join me next week, 7 o'clock GMT time. I'll be back again as we try and continue to complete the game with none other than Exodia the Forbidden One. See you later, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Good night.